This is an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. This winter our sessions are sponsored by the charity, Fight for Sight. Cycling, led by Kath Finn. Please note that you will need some form of stationary exercise bike for this session.
Welcome everyone to a night where we're going to do a little bit of a mixture of some technique stuff and then about possibly 20 minutes of really hard work. So be prepared for that. And we have gradually found ways of upping the effort levels through these sessions. I think we've just got a couple left. And I know some people who follow them after the session are also following them sequentially. So that should have worked out quite well. So tonight we've got Steve and Esther and Sue and Emily and Sue and Teresa and Liz. So that's a lovely party. That's good. So we're going to warm up. Hopefully we won't need as long to warm up as sometimes, because it's been quite warm out today compared to a month ago. And it's 6 o'clock and there's still daylight in the sky. Yay! Spring is coming. I have seen some daffodils out. There are some crocuses in my garden. Yeah, so life's getting really exciting because we can almost feel that spring might be here soon. I rode my bike this morning at 8 o'clock and I didn't have to worry about ice, 7:45. I was like, yes, this is great. So it's good. So we're just going to pedal around for a little bit and then we're going to have 2 warm-up blocks of 4 minutes getting progressively harder. So I'll give you the countdown on that. And then we'll do some little sprinty bits. And then you'll all be really warm and ready to go. Hopefully. Now, as usual, pace yourself slightly depending what you've done. So some of you I know have done stuff earlier. And in that case, recognise that. And depending what you want out of the session, pedal a little bit less hard when I'm saying pedal really hard. Or do part of the session. And once you feel that you're losing it, either use the rest as a cool down or leave the session early. Because if you're going to work really hard, which this is asking you to, you'll get the benefit by being able to do that hard work, not kind of half doing it. And that's what they say about when you're training. A lot of your training should be really easy so that when you come to the hard bits, you're able to really go for it. If, like most people do, a lot of the easy stuff isn't easy enough, then the hard stuff can't be hard enough because you're carrying too much fatigue. So there's a balance in play there. Also, I spent last night talking with some of you and some others about nutrition. So this is a classic session where it's really good to have put some fuel in before, probably about an hour before, a bit of carbohydrate, even if you're not feeling particularly hungry. But that will mean that your body's got something to work with. And if you haven't managed to do that, you can get to 20 minutes or so before and grab some emergency stuff like jelly babies or something quick that will digest quickly and give yourself just a little boost. Probably don't want to go for caffeine on a night like this because then you'll still have caffeine running through your system. Your ability to sleep will be impacted by the fact you've exercised fairly late at a hard level, but also at that stage by the fact you've got caffeine running around you, which has a half-life of 8 hours. So it takes a while to come out. So on that lovely note, we will go for the start of warming up in a little pyramid. So we're starting with 1 minute at a nice easy level. And then we're going to do 4 minutes. So the first is easy, building to working really hard for the last one. And then we're going to go back to really easy again. I'm not going to put the metronome on yet because bodies, if they're anything like my body, will take a bit longer maybe to settle into wanting to go fast with a fast cadence. If you guys are already there, that's fantastic. But I'm just wanting you to ease into stuff at the moment. I had to do the emergency jelly babies between a run and a strength session today. I was out of the house thinking, yeah, I've got all my kit, and then went, oh, I haven't got any food at all, and I'm not going to be back for 5 hours, and what on earth am I going to eat? So there was a quick bit of scrabbling around. Right, we want to up the level a little bit. This is our 2nd minute, so maybe effort kind of 6-ish. You've got 2 more minutes after this. And there was I going, oh, I've been talking about really good nutrition, and what am I doing? Completely sabotaging myself. Get your act together. So what I ended up doing was running jelly babies, strength session, had a protein shake with milk, banana, yogurt, protein powder, and some peanut butter. And then got myself, I was meeting friends in the cafe for a coffee. So then they had butternut squash and bean stew soup. So I had some of that. And then I came back feeling like, okay, that wasn't so bad. I've just about managed it. The effort level going up again. You're going into your 3rd minute now. That's looking nice. We've got some lovely fluid pedaling going on. Just what I want to see. Nearly into that last minute. Okay. Going into the last minute now. So this one, your effort level wants to be up. Kind of maybe 8. Lovely. You've got half a minute left. Ten seconds. Coming down. Take it back down. You're starting the next 4 minutes. You want to be on effort level about 4. So nice, easy resistance. Put the metronome on now for 90. Just ticking away nicely. And Esther's got burger waiting for her. I think hopefully Paddy's cooking, so we've got veg, mashed potato and salmon, I think, tonight. And I did a fasted ride this morning and then had 3 scrambled eggs and 2 bits of toast and Marmite when I got in. So protein-wise, that's eggs for breakfast, protein shake, protein in the bean stew, a little bit of protein in oatcakes, and then protein in salmon. So that's just about hit 5 lots, probably not quite enough for me, but I've managed to get the 5 lots through the day. And that's not always that easy. And that's me as semi-retired and quite laid back. So we're coming up to increase again. Right, we want to increase that effort. I take that enormous yawn as a sign of looking for more oxygen to keep going rather than complete boredom. So that effort should be up a bit now. About 5, 6 maybe. Okay, switch it up. So we're now wanting definitely 7. And hopefully you're beginning to feel slightly warm. Going for the last half, last minute or so. Definitely should be on 7. Should be pushing into effort level 8 out of 10 now for this last one. Should be able now to hit that cadence. Coming up to the end of this minute, and we're now going to do 5 lots of 10 seconds really, really hard and 50 seconds easy. But I'll give you half a minute to recover. Okay, slack it off. Back down to effort 4. In 30 seconds, we're going to go for 10 seconds really hard, 50 seconds easy. You can go whatever cadence you like. The 10 seconds really hard will be a fast cadence. So fast, there's no point having the metronome. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Not completely, but keep your legs turning. 50 seconds recovery. And we're doing a couple more of these this time so that you're really well fired for when we do the harder bits. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, hard. Brilliant. Well done. Lovely. 3, 2, 1, relax it. Nice. Half a minute. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Couple more to do. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, ease. This will be the last one for this 10-second burst. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we're now going to start 5 lots of 2 minutes really hard and 1 minute rest. So your cadence will be a little bit slower than there, or otherwise you're going to implode. But it probably is quite high, and that's fine. Maybe about 100. And you want to keep quite a hard resistance. So you're working at effort kind of 8, 9. So it's pretty hard going. So it's not absolutely flat out effort 10, because you probably can't hold that for 2 minutes. But we are looking at working fairly hard. So we're going to go 5, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. And then we'll have a little bit of a rest break and do something else. And then we'll probably repeat it. So when we're ready, measure your effort. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're into 2 minutes hard. And that's on 100 if you want some guidance. You don't need to be there, but it definitely helps on harder efforts over this period to have quite a high cadence. We're not grinding our way up a hill using all our muscles. We're really working on our cardio system, pushing that oxygen use. If you've got windows or a fan, I hope the windows are open and the fan's on. And this is one night you can be jealous of those in a garage. Okay, you're coming up for your first minute. Going into your second minute. Well done. Half a minute left to go. Brilliant efforts. Hang on to it. You've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs going, relax. Take the resistance off. You've got a minute. And then we go again. If you know what your resistance was on, try to maintain the same level for all of the sets. And that's where it gets kind of hard. Because you quite likely, like me, on Sunday when I did a little fell race, I set off with huge enthusiasm, went really quickly for me for the first mile, and then blew up. Was like, oh dear, my legs don't want to go this fast anymore. In fact, my legs would quite like not to go at all. Right, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Another 2 minutes hard. Half a minute gone. I bet I went slower than the first half a minute. Gone through your first minute. 1 more minute of this little block. Half a minute left. Well done. Keep that focus, keep that pressure. Training you all to be crit racers here. 3, 2, 1. Get a drink, relax. Wipe the sweat from your eyes. Try to keep your legs moving because that'll help the blood clear your muscles, help them recover a little bit. Okay, this is your middle one. After that, there's only 2 left in this block, so it'll seem easier. Honest, Gov. So we're going for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off you go, your next 2 minutes. Nice, half a minute gone already. Well done, looking really good. Try and keep your shoulders down, use your legs. Nice. Gone through a minute. Brilliant efforts going on here. Half a minute left. You're sure I'm lying, Sue, but I'm not. 20 seconds. Three, two, one. Your minute off. Okay, you've got 2 more to go till you get a bit of a break. It's now past, so you're halfway through the session. You're also now halfway through your rest. And Esther, we never made it to Leicester. The car blew up. We got relayed home on Friday night. So we've got a massive bill and didn't have our social weekend away. But there you go. We're safe. That's the main thing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And away you go again. This is number 4. Just surrounded in that little space of pain. Half a minute gone. 1/4 of the way through it. Lovely focus. 1 more minute. Half a minute. Almost there. A really good job. 3, 2, 1. Take your minute's rest and you've got 1 more. Well done. These are not easy and you're doing great. Half a minute left to go. Timescales are too short to tell you stories. I'll forget to keep the time properly. Okay, you're going into your last one in this block. 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 minutes, and then you get a much longer rest. Fantastic. And if you are working your little socks off, which most of you, the ones I can see certainly are, then make sure the rest of your training supports this by being pretty easy. Depending how much training you're doing, about 20% or less should be hard. Lovely. Well done, you've got 1 more minute left. Oh my gosh. Brilliant, the clock is ticking down. Last half a minute. Go on, you've got it. There's only 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Well done. Yep. Round 1. 1-0 to the cyclists. That was awesome. Definitely impressed here. I haven't got my camera. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, we're having a bit of recovery time. And then we're going to do a little bit that's easy about thinking about one leg. And then we should have just enough time to nail another block. And this is a really hard session, but I know that a lot of you do quite a lot of stuff. And I also know that a lot of you are really game for everything and anything. So you don't give up your evening just to like not do very much, not get much out of it. So, yeah, we're looking a little bit like we're back on planet Earth. Now, I'd just like you to just pedal nice and easy. We'll go back to 90 because that's a good pace to be. Right. And we're going to think about our right leg for a minute. If you're able to cycle with one leg and you want to, that's fine. If you're not clipped in, you definitely won't be able to. So I've started that now, and you just want to be thinking about your right leg. A minute is quite a long time, so if you get tired and it's really starting to clunk, put the other leg back on, but still think about using that right leg more. The other one would then just give it a little help. So we're thinking about pushing over the top of the stroke, pushing down, pulling across the bottom, and in this instance you have to use your hamstrings and hip flexors to lift to get that leg over the top of the pedal. Looking lovely. When the minute's over, we're going to have 30 seconds rest and do it again, and we're going to do 3 on each leg. Coming up for 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds rest. So this is giving quite a different type of pressure, mentally and physically. And we're just thinking about really good technique, and we're overemphasizing the pulling up, because if you're using one leg, then you have to. 3, 2, 1. Back to that right leg focus. Either with both feet pedaling or with just the right one, I don't mind. Thinking about good, smooth, it's not so much a circle as an oval. The biggest pressure is over the top and pushing down, and the other bit is scraping back and pulling up nice and fluidly. Really lovely. Well done. What a multi-purpose group. It's fantastic. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds relax on this leg. So pedal with both, give it a little rest, and then we're going to do the last minute on this leg, and we're going to swap over and do the other leg. Okay, nearly ready. 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Last minute with your right leg. Oh yeah, you get to spin at the weekend, anyone who's coming. I think Liz and Sue are. I'm sure there's a spinning session, so you'll be very well practiced. Paddy's leading it. Okay. 20 seconds or so. Really good. I can see the faces of concentration. Brilliant. Three, two, one. Relax. And now we're going to swap legs. So we've done 3 minutes on that side, and we're going to take it and do 3 minutes on the other side. Exactly the same idea. Okay. Left leg this time. 3, 2, 1, and off you go. One side may well feel more comfortable than the other. That's really normal. My left one is weaker. I'm trying to improve my hip flexors in the gym, but I'm not sure it's working that well yet. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Half a minute, relax. Coming up to go again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Left leg. That lovely, happy left leg. And if it is really hard to use it on its own, remember to bring the other one in, but just be focusing on how that left leg is firing and the shape that you're making with it. Looking good and nearly there. 3, 2, 1, relax. Last minute coming up. Three, two, one. Last minute, left leg. Lovely. Half a minute left. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. Well done. So nice, easy pedal. Nice bit of relaxed pedaling, and you'll be delighted to hear we don't actually have time to do 5 more 2 minutes. I think we do have time to do 3 more 2 minutes. I don't know whether Sue's despairing because we can do 3 or delighted that we can't do 5. Okay, you know what's coming? 2 minutes hard, 1 minute's rest, times 3. So you've had a good warm-up, worked really hard, done some technique, and now we're just finishing off. We're just about ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Put the 100 on again. You need that slightly faster cadence. If you've got it in you and you know what you were on before, if possible, the same resistance. And I know that might not be possible for lots of reasons. One of them being your legs might have rebelled. Brilliant. All straight back into it. Well done. Fantastic. You've gone through your first minute. Lovely job. You've got half a minute left to go on this one. You've only got 3. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax for a minute. You've only got 4 more minutes of hard work. You're doing fantastically. Now, I don't know how Liz is going to vote this one. She's been going, oh, I really like that. Oh, I really like that. One night she's going to turn around and go, I really hate that. Okay, thanks, Steve. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. This is your second out of 3. Excellent. What a session. Well done. Coming up to a minute. Oh, we didn't even have time for the cadence pyramid I put in as a rest. Might have to do it next week. Lovely, you're going into your second minute. Well done. Half a minute left on here. Ten seconds. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Your last 2 minutes is just coming. And that will be it. Half a minute to go in your rest, and then you go for the last 2 minutes of work of the session. If you're completely fried, you can start your cool down. That's absolutely fine. And that's actually better than trying to do your last 2 minutes and just not being able to hit anything and not being able to get that out. Almost ready. 3, 2, 1. Last 2 minutes. Fantastic. Everyone has taken up the gauntlet of the last one. Really great. Half a minute gone. And some of you are just going for it, throwing everything at this last minute. Others of you are going, no, I've already thrown everything, I haven't got anything left. Last minute. Brilliant. Last half a minute. Just try and hold on to that power. Doesn't matter if you bust a gut, you'll be stopping in 20 seconds. Actually, it might matter. You might need to go to hospital. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Hey! Really, really well done. Awesome. Okie doke. We're done. Just take the time though to try and keep turning your legs, resistance off, really gentle. Settle your system down a little bit. If you want to unmute, you certainly can. If you are listening to this on record, it will end in a second, but please take the time after this one, particularly with all that hard work, to just wind down, cool down for 5 minutes or so.